Hey, good morning, everybody. Today is July the 2nd, Sunday, day 129 on the AT. And I'm back here at South Arm Road. The cabin hostel just dropped me off, and here with a bunch of other hikers, Sobo hikers going the other direction, and I'm headed north. I'm gonna do a light pack today, and they're gonna pick me up at the main Route 17, which is about a little over 13 miles. And guess what? You guessed it, it's raining. So hopefully my feet will stay dry, but the rest of me will get wet for sure. I'm gonna see how today goes. I'm kind of glad I'm going back to the cabin, so at least I can get dried out for one more night, and then tomorrow's when I'm gonna hit it hard. I get 13 today, and then I'm gonna start putting big miles down. It's some tough terrain yet, but I just got to do it. I got a deadline that I need to meet, that I want to meet. I don't know if that I can, but we'll see how it goes. All right, talk to you later. Deja vu all over again. Well, I'm soaked. Completely soaked. I took my raincoat off because I got too hot trying to climb. I have a 3-mile climb today, and I just decided I was going to be soaked if I left the raincoat on from sweat. Well, I might as well be cool and soaked instead of hot and soaked. But as you can see, the trails turned into a waterfall again. We'll keep trucking. Made it to Old Blue, top of Old Blue. That's my first big climb of the day. Not 3. I got 2.3. No, 1 3 miles. Well, I finally. It's cool up here. See what my temperature is. 57 degrees, and I'm soaking wet. I have to put my jacket on and my pants. I got them if I need them. But I'm gonna keep rolling for now and see what happens. Man, this rain gets old. It was nice to have 2 days. Only problem with that is I only did 10 miles each day of those. Trying to let my feet get well. So, anyway, I'm gonna go that way, where that white blaze is. Talk to you later. Well, there's a beautiful view here to the east of Mount Jackson and the Tumble Down Range. I hope I don't tumble down. I'm assuming that what I see over there is Mount Jackson. And maybe the Tumble Down Range is hiding out there somewhere. Okay, I made it to Bemis Mountain, elevation 3592. 7 miles in, according to this sign. So, gonna stop in a mile, 1.7 by that sign, and at the Bemis Mountain lean-to and get some lunch. Got lunch ready to go in my pack, so it won't take long. Excuse me. So since breakfast, all I've had is one goo for energy. ready for something else soon. It's pretty in here. Top of this mountain. Bemis Mountain. Got to put the camera down so I can hang on to the trees. Mountain of moss. Standing here, I guess, where the sun never shines. That's pretty neat. See where I just came through there? Definitely wet and damp today. Whew. It's everywhere. It's hard to have a forest fire in here, as wet as it is. Guess it could dry out, huh? With a drought. That's the only way to go now. Okay, just had lunch at Bemis Mountain Lean-To. Got probably 5 miles left to go for the day. Get 13, a little over 13 in. Several guys there, so I couldn't film or do anything. I didn't really want to get their permission to put them on film or anything, so I didn't even pull my camera out. I want to give you a little history on the Appalachian Trail. The first guy to ever through hike did it in 1948, the Appalachian Trail. His name was Earl Shaffer. He was born in 1918. Went to World War II, served in the war. When he came back, and from the war, I think and I don't know if this is all correct, but I think it is. I'm looking for the trail while I'm talking. He lost a buddy, I think, and that's just. I need to check that. I probably should have checked that before I started telling the story, but he decided to do something, and so he decided he would hike the Appalachian Trail, through hiking. And all right, hold on a minute. Anyway, he was the first guy to do this, and I think it's a book or something. Ooh, slick. Where he's called, or the book, or it's a book about him, the crazy one, for somebody to do something crazy like that. But really, what's really crazy is that was in 1948. He did it again in 1998 and was the oldest person to ever have done it at that time. And now somebody else older has done it, but he died in 2002. But he was kind of an icon in Appalachian Trail. And this hostel that I'm staying at, he came to. And the lady who runs the hostel knew him. So I thought that was pretty neat. I had mentioned that she knew, or that he had stayed there in an earlier video, and then also mentioned that Grandma Gatewood, but she didn't know Grandma Gatewood. That was false information that I had that somebody else had told me. So anyway, a little bit of history come to life right where I'm staying last night and tonight. Thought I'd share that with you. Margaret, I believe is her name. Her trail name is Honey. She's 90-something years old who runs the hostel. It's called The Cabin, and it's well known. All right, just a little information I thought I'd share with you. Honey's name is Marjorie Town. I'm sorry, that was my bad. I thought when I said that it didn't sound right. So anyway, she's a sweet lady. Okay, Bemis Mountain second peak, 2915 feet elevation. Rolling over some of these peaks. Been a good bit of up and downs today, but then once I got up to the top of Bemis, it's just been a lot of this rock, following the white blazes painted on the rock. Ooh, here's a little down here. Yep. Watch where you go, or you will. What's up? And back in the mud. You don't ever get far away from the mud, even in the rocks, even on this slab. Every time it dips, you usually got some mud to go through. Can I video you while you tell about Earl Shaffer?
All right. Well, that's his picture over there, and you guys.
Playing the mandolin?
Can you tell him the
playing
story
the
you told us
guitar.
last night?
Guitar,
It was
I'm
a
sorry.
very special story about Earl Shaffer.
Right.
You
And
told us.
we kind of adopted him when he came through. We had talked the guy into staying with him, and he stayed with him for the rest of his hike. And right.
That was in 98, right?
Yeah, 98.
98.
Right. But no, we did a CBS special with him, and
Wow.
right. Well, the reason we ended up doing it is his brother was helping him from down in Pennsylvania, and they called him to see if they could set up CBS to set up a time and so forth. But he referred them to us. So we were supposed to meet Earl Shaffer at the Little Bigelow parking lot at a certain time on a certain day, and we knew every day where Earl Shaffer was. And I mean, they kept in touch, and we always, and he and Spirit were together. So Earl and I went up and spent the night at the parking lot. We slept in the truck, and no Earl Shaffer yet.
Holy
And so morning came, and we decided, well, we better go up the mountain and see if we can find him. So we climbed Little Bigelow and got to the shelter, and the young man said, no, I haven't seen anything of him. So my Earl said, I better go over the range and see if I can find him. And I said, I better get back to the truck, because we only had a cell phone in the truck. So I got down back to the trailhead, and Earl Shaffer's brother showed up, and another couple, and she says, oh, I know Earl. She said, oh, I'll just go up the mountain. And I said, oh, I'll go with you. So I went up Little Bigelow a second time. And we got almost to the top, and we decided, well, we better come back down. We better get back to the trailhead, because they were supposed to meet us at about 1 o'clock. And sure enough, 1 o'clock came, and the producer, the commentator, Harry Smith, the sound man, and there was 4 or 5 of them from CBS, and I had no Earl Shaffer. Anyhow, I'm trying to explain to Harry Smith, who was a commentator, with a trail map. I said, well, he could have come out here, he could have come out there, or whatever. He says, I'll tell you what, he said, why don't we all just head up the mountain? And
Third time.
I can't believe that I'm going to do this, but I can't give up going up Little Bigelow with a CPS. Anyhow, we got almost to the top, and some relative of Earl Shaffer had a cell phone, and they had finally showed up down at the parking lot. That was late in the afternoon, and Harry says, we're almost to the top, let's go. So anyhow, we went up. That night we went to Bingham, I think it's Bingham, and spent the night, and the next day we hiked from Pierce Pond to the Kennebec. And then they took us all over in the canoe.
Okay.
In the Kennebec.
The Kennebec?
Over the Kennebec, yeah. But anyhow, no, it was quite an experience. Right.